You've ever wondered who created the classic VRChat maps for VRChat? Or what VRChat used to look like? Or what good worlds are there for cross-platforms? These next set of worlds are not only the most suggested to new users, but they're also created by Rocktopus. Welcome to the World Hopping series, where I talk about worlds I find in depth. I am Joybox, world's best traveler, streamer, photographer, cinematographer, the $3 VTuber. Since the recording on their profile, Rocktopus has uploaded 16 worlds, but according to the source I found, they have created about 20 worlds in their full VRChat timeline. Some of the worlds we've already seen were worlds already uploaded by VRChat, such as the Beta Hub for the Avatar Dynamics Hub, VRChat Home, and the Hub. The type of worlds they create are clubs, hangouts, tests, low polys, buildings, and even a hub that held an event VRChat developers and map creators collaborated a few years ago. More on that on the end of the video. Subscribe, click the bell to not miss the uploads, because sometimes that world may not be available after you watch the video. The first type of worlds we're starting with, besides the ones we already discussed in the previous video, worlds made from scratch, probably. Clay-Doh, a world modeled in clay, a pro shader for Blender, a sculpture of an alien crash landing with 4 very unique avatars. Very interesting. Rad Dad Horsey Peter, from the description, a realistic cowboy simulator. A world made in low poly with a mirror, always nice to have, a laser gun that works, bunch of props, a seat that doesn't even work, never mind, it works, a PNG of a cactus, and a skull that oh my god, Horsey! Snowman's Land! A map of low poly snowy mountains with a snowman you can wear. Hasta la vista, baby! Get it? Hasta la vista, baby! The next set of worlds are test worlds, starting with Light Studio, a map where you can test your avatar's effect on lighting in different variations. This isn't the only Light Studio in VRChat, by the way. It's got rotating seats, it's got extra lighting, it's got mirrors, everything you need. They have different materials for you to grab onto. You can get creative in here. Great place for avatar photos, self-photography, or to even understand film lighting. UI record. It must have been a test world for UI menu, or I have no idea. Worlds break from VRChat updates and get forgotten. Move along. Established VRChat worlds. Aside from the ones we've already discussed, Club Kaleidoscope, a very optimized world with a camera that actually works on both platforms. It shows up on walls where you can spawn at the dance floor. The camera and geometric shapes float in zero gravity when you let it go, making pretty cool visuals. Questies can see this too. You can also jump in less gravity here, and there are portals to other worlds created by the same creator, one of them leading to the map room. I can't really say much about this world other than I can guess there used to be portals at these slots because of the name. Another geometric looking map is called Neon Desert, a small desert map with movable shapes at night so you can see the neon. So there's this old trick for people who would like to go out of bounds. If you wanted to climb, you could climb like this, right? But if it's taking too long, you would go backwards at a corner, and then you hop. It was working. There we go. Now it's working. Got it. I came all the way here for you. Goodbye. Code Blue version 2.0, an underwater party yacht in the data stream in medium motion. You enter the lounge area with 6 cool public avatars, with many tables and seating arrangements, and the cockpit where you can turn on the visual effects of the warp hole we're cruising in. You can spawn discs, there's mirrors, a map area to locate where we are, I suppose, a stage and other floors for anyone who likes to go out of bounds, and if you look up when you fall off, you get to see the warp hole. I think the discs make a sound if you throw them to the effects. Oh god, it does! It was loud, it scared me. This place covers nearly everything all kinds of VR players like doing, with size of only 26.33 megabytes. Sky Camp. With local seating and particles, you can chat around a campfire with anyone. There's props in different gravity and a skyboat with seating, but you can't stand still on it. I almost always have decent conversations in this map, so definitely worth checking out in public instances. School Gym is an optimized gym with sports balls and interactive goals with an art piece reminding you to use the built-in emojis. First try. Rock's Garage is a well-optimized map of the inside of a garage. It has seats on couches, wheelchairs, and even a stationary bike. You can grab beer cans and throw them at the TV, the garage door, the stationary lift. Wait a minute. Is that money? XR Social Club Hub is where you spawn at a treehouse filled with in-game pics of the VRChat developers. Laser guns that used to work, some spaceships you can toss, and multiple floors that take you to a dome and a cave. Some parts of the map seem to have gone invisible for questies at the time of this recording. You can message the creators to see if they'll update it because sometimes it's been a long time since they visited or even remembered it's still uploaded. Ultimate Treehouse is the ultimate version of XR Social Club Hub with different textures, materials, added avatars, media, local performances, laser guns that actually work, dome with furniture, oh Jesus, that spaceship? And the cave that's, ooh! For the out of bounds, there is a hidden access to global settings. These two worlds in comparison shows a great example of how different PC players and Quest players have access to. Nearly all worlds that are cross-platform will be similar overall, but will have small differences in visual effects or interactive items. The next set of worlds are event worlds, such as Rooftop NYC 2020, a cross-platform New Year map where you can celebrate the New Year's with a countdown for New York on a rooftop. Tower and time not working in real time, by the way. Filled with advertisements of VRChat updates, parodies, VRChat maps, and even honorable mentions of VRChat users who created events or memorable moments in VRChat and shared them via social media. Speaking of memorable moments, remember when you explained VRChat to your IRL friends and their responses, "You mean like Ready Player One?" Hunter's Hub not only it holds portals to most of the maps from its time, but it also holds an event from April 2018, The Hunt for Mr. Whiskers. A collaborative event between VRChat developers and map creators who adjusted their maps to put clues of Mr. Whiskers' whereabouts. This sends players throughout many worlds in search to find pieces to a gun that could possibly destroy Mr. Whiskers. Many maps had buildings destroyed, graffitied walls, or ruins where Mr. Whiskers would leave his signature mark. You can see the highlight of the event in this map and portals of those maps the event took place. The player who completed the game first was given a statue to be displayed right here. I will talk about this interesting event more thorough, but that'll be in its own video. It seems that Rocktopus is coming back to the world created again. Just imagine, new worlds from one of the original map creators of VRChat. Would you want more cross-platform worlds that had that VRChat OG look? Do you want to build a snowman, or do you want to just support the creators silently? Find them on their social media or join their Discord to stay on the loop and support their work. You can also follow other traveler streamer photographers, cinematographer, 3D modeler, VTuber like myself, as they too share their world finds. If there's any worlds you want me to check out and maybe showcase it in a video, leave it in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content like this. I am Jorybox, that is all. Don't look.